Being a single woman is such a cool and unique part of your life because you're solely responsible for yourself, but there's so many self-development and experiences that you take on when you're exploring life, exploring things that you were unaccustomed to. But this video, I really wanted to focus on what you should do with your finances as a single woman. There's many, components when it comes to being single and free and not have that many responsibilities if you are taking care of a child or not married, whatnot. But this is the good time for you to kind of tap in and invest in some really good components that'll be able to help you for years to come. All right, so let's jump right into it. So one of the first things I think you should do with your finance as a single woman is to apply for short-term disability. So what short-term disability do is, in the event of that, let's say you get sick or you get disabled or break a leg or anything along those lines, you're unable to work. So with short-term disability, it replaces your traditional income with your employer, and you're able to get equivalent or percentage amount of your regular income as to cover your expenses. So if you were getting $2,000 every 2 weeks and you apply for your short-term disability, you still will be receiving a percentage of that income you were originally receiving. So I think it's a great way to kind of cover yourself just in case if anything happened to you, because now you're single, you're working, so you're your own sole income, right? You're responsible for yourself, so you want to make sure that you're covering all your bases in the event of something happened to you or you're unable to work for X amount of time. So make sure you apply for short-term disability. It will help you in the long run. The second thing you should do with your money is to invest in an HSA. So a HSA is a health savings account. So typically you get an HSA with your employer. If your employer provide you with an insurance plan, they are known to be associated with high deductible insurances. So if your insurance offer you HSA, it's just saying that you are taking a portion of your paycheck or your income and to distribute that into your HSA, just a health savings account. So what it does is it covers your deductible in the event of you need to cover expenses or medical expenses. But the great thing about HSA is that over time, that money still grows tax-free. That's one of the great things I love about HSA. But in particular, being a single woman is really prime and important to invest in HSA, is because number one, women typically outlive men, and it's best to kind of put enough money into your health savings account in the event of something happened medically, unplanned pregnancy, anything in terms of those lines, you are covered. Your money is still growing over time. Doesn't necessarily mean you're using it, but you're still covered on the medical part, just in case you need to see a doctor, just in case you have any medical services that your insurances won't cover. So it's good to kind of cover your ducks in a row medically if anything happens to you. And a great thing about HSA is tax deductible. So if you want to invest in your HSA, make sure you place that on your taxes as well. It will also decrease the tax burden that you may have at the end of the year. So invest in HSA. It will be a great thing to do in the long run. Next we have is to max out your retirement account. Now, one of the advantages of being single is that you have no dependents. So this is a great time for you is to contribute to your retirement account if you haven't done so. And if you are contributing to your retirement account, this is a really good time is to increase your retirement account, because you will see as you are gradually increasing your retirement account, the money is growing over the years. So with not only your own contribution, but your employer's match. So you're contributing to your retirement account. Your employer is matching your contribution. So you're able to kind of maximize that time and that contribution into like this philosophy of just money just growing over time. So it's really good to kind of utilize the time that you do have with no dependents and to maximize your contribution. If you aren't able to do so with your own employer, look into other options as well, different brokerage accounts, open up your own IRA. So there are different places you can do so, but I will really highly advise is to maximize your contribution, open a retirement account, and do as much as you can to save for the future. The next thing you should do with your money is to create a side hustle. So you're single, you're beautiful, you're free, you have a lot of time on your hands. Well, we all have a lot of time on our hands, right? But particularly if you're in your singleness, there is a lot of time you may have on your hands. So what I would challenge you is to create a side hustle. This is a good time for you to kind of explore your skills. What are you good at? What are you passionate about? Is there something that you would like to do? It could be a nonprofit as well. But this is a really good time to kind of create something that you're really passionate about and see if you can actually monetize that. If you want to provide a specific service, if you want to kind of share a skill set or expand on your skill set, being single and having that extra amount of time, you're able to kind of like expand on your skills, get better. You have the time to explore different options and eventually monetize those skills. And you'll see the more that you're doing this and creating your side hustle, the more it grows and becoming consistent. It may possibly replace your primary job and it become a full entrepreneurship or entrepreneur. So this is something that you can kind of look into, kind of explore within yourself to see what are you passionate about. Is there something that you would like to explore, something that you want to kind of seek out? This is a great time to do so. Create a side hustle, replace your primary income. Lastly, we have is to invest in yourself. So as women, we do know, unfortunately, there is a pay gap between men and women. So it's really good to look into investing in yourself, investing, going back to school. If there's a particular career sector that you want to explore, this is a really good time to look at all the skill sets, all the degrees or anything that you need to kind of position yourself to be making more money in the near future or the next 5, 10, 15 years. So investing in yourself is just obtaining all the knowledge, all the skill sets, everything that you need to position yourself to making more income. So your potential of, from making $20,000 up to $70,000 or even more can differentiate on your skill set or the degree that you have, or just possibly getting more experience within your career sector. So this is a really good time to get all the knowledge that you can, research on a career or possible project or anything that you're trying to do, and really hone into that and investing into what you need to do so you're able to make as much income as you possibly can. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think about all the investment tips or strategy you should do as a single woman. Let me know in the comments below. But again, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the meantime, in between time, be safe, be kind, peace.